yeah, Sheldon, don't forget to turn on the recorder. Thanks. Anytime.
All right, here we go with the top of the show. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Ultra Quiz Plus, Maine's premier comedy quiz podcast. Tonight, we're launching Season 2 in the beautiful Auburn, Maine at Central Maine's Craft Brew Hub, Craft Brew Underground. We have for you tonight new rounds, new energy, and 3 of Maine's top comics. First, she's a Lewiston comedian and mother of 3 appearing at a venue near you. It's Dawn Hartill.
Yay! Hi, Sheldon Bird.
Hi, Dawn. It's nice to sit next to you.
Who else do we have, Sheldon?
She's a comic, an improv star from Monmouth, Maine. Welcome back, Julie Poulin.
Yeah! Julie!
Caw, my bird.
And rounding out the panel, who writes this
She's
stuff?
the least round of the 3.
It's comic actress and comedian Amanda Kinsey. That's right. It's the Ultra Quiz All-Stars. Together again. It's Ultra Quiz Plus. We didn't have to plus it,
But we did!
And I am the voice of a generation. Who does write this stuff? Sheldon Bird. And now, let's have a big CBU hand for our host, Doug Birgfeld.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Quiet in the back. That's right. I am Doug Birgfeld, and this is Ultra Quiz Plus for the, dare I say, historic launch of Season 2 of Ultra Quiz Plus.
We got us back.
That's right. We have new rounds and plenty of your old favorites with your favorite panelists, Dawn Hartill, Julie Poulin, and Amanda Kinsey. And as usual, before we start the bulk of the quiz, we will take a short minute to have a chat with our panelists to find out what they might be up to along the comic landscape. Tonight, we'll start with Dawn Hartill. Dawn, what do you have coming up?
Oh, I have all kinds of stuff coming up. On Thursday, January 23rd, I will be headlining the show, the River Comic Show, at Side by Each in Auburn.
Wow.
And on Friday the 24th, there is a free show here at Craft Brew Underground with Underground Improv.
Underground Improv right here at CBU.
And then on February 1st, Saturday, you can see me at Empire Comedy Club in Make Me Laugh.
Whoa! Wow.
It's a
You're
breakneck
always...
schedule.
It is a breakneck schedule. Dawn is always working. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we can appreciate that she's with us tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we can.
Working those streets of Lewiston.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, Queen.
All right, also with us, as you remember, is the wonderful improvisationalist and comedian in her own right, Julie Poulin. Julie, what do you have coming up?
Well, thanks for asking, Doug. January 23rd, I'm actually hosting the comedy show at Side by Each that Dawn is headlining.
Ooh.
The 24th, I will be performing here at CBU with Underground Improv.
Wow.
The 29th, I will be judging the Spelling Bee, which is a new game show format here at Craft Brew Underground. And the 31st, I will be performing at Winthrop Vanderbrew with Capital City Improv.
Oh, yes, with the great
Dennis Price.
Who, Dennis, if you're listening to the show, we'd love to have you on.
Say, you got to get him on this
Well,
show.
he keeps saying he's gonna. Well, hopefully we can peer pressure the hell out of him, and he will eventually show up. Now, it's not just Julie and Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not. Not just Julie, Dawn, and Sheldon. No, not in the least. It's Julie, Dawn, Sheldon, and Amanda.
Yay!
Amanda, what do you have coming up?
That's me. January 24th, I will be with Underground Improv at Craft Beer Underground.
That's where we are right now, isn't it?
Yes. And if you haven't been here, Craft Brews.
It's Craft Brews at Craft Brew
Oh,
Underground.
God. January 29th, I will be with Mystery for Hire at Doolin's Pub in Litchfield. January 31st at Massabesic High School for a fundraiser. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, we got to support the
Giving
next
back.
generation. February 29th, I will be with Mystery for Hire at the Hilton Garden in Auburn with Mystery for Hire. So come on out, join us. It'll be a good time.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for our esteemed comic panel, Julie Poulin, Dawn Hartill, and Amanda Kinsey. All right. And again, thank you for coming to Craft Brew Underground on a Wednesday night. Now, we're going to take a short 8-second break. And when we return, we will move into our new round.
Ooh.
It's an open round
Oh.
with open questions.
I heard Doug likes things open.
Yeah, me
I
too. That's why
do.
my keys are in a bowl right now.
Actually, that's right. And you know where that bowl's going to end up later?
In your butt.
Out by the dumpster, but we can talk outside. So, we are Ultra Quiz Plus here at Craft Brew Underground in Auburn, Maine. As always, we didn't have to plus it, but we did! And we're back after that lengthy 8-second break here at CBU with Ultra Quiz Plus, Julie Poulin, Hartill, Amanda Kinsey, and the great Sheldon Bird in the Bird Cage, who is keeping our scores. Scores that'll be more important than ever tonight, and you'll find out why later in the show. So, as a long-time Ultra Quiz Plus listener, what you're expecting right now is some multiple choice questions. Great news, it's not going to happen.
What?
Nope. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask a question with no suggested answers to the panelist. Because I am going to...
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This was not was explained to me near the dumpster.
Well,
I'm sorry.
A great many
I feel
things-
Never
misled.
trust
I just
anything
wanna
you
say,
hear by the
Dawn,
dumpster.
a lot of things didn't happen the way I expected by the dumpster
It was
either.
a very quick visit, I would say.
Yeah. I just want to say. So
Lightning flash, Doug Birgfeld.
no wonder it's a do to you. So we'll just see how it
Back of his
goes.
varsity jacket. Lightning fast.
What do you think they're doing in that 8-second break?
I got a few varsity letters in high school.
I got a nap and a cigarette in as well. So
Efficient.
that's correct. Are we ready? Do we think we're ready?
Yeah, whatever.
Ready.
Here
For
we
the
go.
This
Sure.
first question of Season 2 Ultra Quiz Plus CBU. This is a question that's derived from Science News.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
So get your sciencey heads on, ladies and gentlemen. Giving what to children makes them less fat as adults?
Eating disorder.
Munchausen's by proxy.
Vaccines. Vaccines, because everybody knows autistic kids are skinny.
Everyone knows that.
That numbed Amanda.
I was like, how many people do I know with autism that aren't skinny that I can disprove that? Wrong. Not the point. Not the point. Not the
Drano?
point.
Yeah. Drano.
I'm going to stick with my theme and go with body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia. That's a big word for our
Laxatives.
Dictionary.
Yes. Tapeworm. Tapeworm.
Okay,
Oh, you could drink the water in Mexico. Just bottled Mexican water.
Don, do you have anything to
Before
add?
and after pictures of me.
Oh my goodness. Well, does anybody have the correct answer?
Body shaming?
An
Close.
Instagram feed.
Very close.
Making food an issue.
So, how many
Treadmill
kids you
test.
have?
Well, I had
Oh,
to.
a Fitbit.
One of
One of
the
the- yeah,
Say what?
Fitbit.
A Fitbit.
Oh.
That's a really good answer, but that is not the correct
Enrolling
answer.
them in Weight Watchers.
Noom.
This is new.
Millennials.
That's really millennial.
Jenny
of you.
Craig.
Well, I am the young one.
Nutrisystems.
Nutrisystem.
No, Nutrisystem's not nearly
I think it's like a
manipulative
singular.
Manipulative.
Manipulative enough.
Maleficence.
First show
No,
of the
but I
season.
am.
I didn't have time to do my vocal warm-up, Julie. Sheldon, do you have the correct answer?
I can see why you thought this might take a while.
Yeah.
The correct answer, according to Science News, is milk.
Milk, ladies and gentlemen.
Milk. I thought it did a body good.
It does, and
I
it
guess
keeps
they-
you skinny.
So they won't get fat, but they'll get boobs early.
I don't think
But
there's a
they'll
person
never
here
leave
that
home.
is upset with that idea.
God, I
My
hope not.
sons,
You know what? That
stop
explains a
giving us
lot.
milk.
Obviously, I loved milk.
But Coach Thompson, my eyes are up here.
Well, thanks for that flashback.
All right, Sheldon, have you had...
We were on the same volleyball team.
Is that why you both had black eyes in your yearbook photo?
Sheldon,
No, that's an abusive relationship, but thanks for bringing that up.
You know.
points are coming too fast to write down.
Sheldon, you don't have to chronicle every answer. Have you been able to keep up with the scores,
Just the
however?
good ones.
Well, that was question 1 in the category of science.
I like this game.
I think it went okay.
Yes.
Oh, it did go okay, didn't
Didn't
it?
have the right answer.
All right,
but
well,
okay.
just because I'm into science,
Could be banned in the UK, but
not banned. Milk's not banned.
it's not the milk that's the problem.
Oh, it's not the milk. So also in science news, I read a lot of science news this week. Sorry, I was bored. Science has told us some important information on cleanliness. When is the best time to take a shower?
After sex.
After the dumpsters.
The
It's not the
third
same.
Wednesday of
Same
every
thing.
month.
When your clam is getting
Wednesday
a
of
little
the month.
clammy.
At the YMCA on Monday the 17th.
That's the best time for anyone in particular to take a shower?
Okay, when it rains,
Patrick Dempsey, the best time for you to take a shower is at the Y on the third Monday of the month.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, can someone tell me which...
But I didn't know
Which
there was
stall?
a Y in Lewiston. Why is she bringing me here?
Everybody goes to the Y.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would have thought is after shaking my hand.
After Doug undresses you with his eyes.
After shaking Doug's hand.
Yeah.
Right.
Julie, his hands up here.
What about the other one?
His hand is looking at me.
All right. Does any stop it, Sheldon. Put that away.
Right before
Sheldon
you go
wants
to
a
bed.
hand. Sheldon wants a
Right
handshake.
before you go to
Senor
bed.
veces.
Oh, Julie has the correct answer. It is right before you go
Oh.
to
I
bed.
read.
Out of nowhere, the right answer comes from the
And I
missus.
can't even award any points for that? What,
I got it
what's the
right.
matter
I
with this
can't-
game?
Sheldon, I said you could.
Oh.
I just said it didn't
At least
matter.
one for being right.
It always matters when we award points.
Of course. Sorry. I was stewing in my own corruption. So, next question. Question 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is from the realm of politics. Lots of that's about. So, here you go. Well, it's sort of politics. What was Donald Trump's, in case you're wondering, New Year's resolution? Oh, yeah.
Only Twitter on the toilet.
Only?
Only Twitter on the toilet.
It's an important distinction.
There's some,
It is.
there's some assonance in that.
Yes.
Hey, Sheldon!
Points for the birdcage.
Points for the cage. Well, anyone have a correct answer? This one has no steam.
Oh, wait, I know what it is.
Oh, what is it?
Listen to Ultra Quiz Plus podcast at CBU.
That's exactly correct! Don Hartill with the correct answer.
Dumpster pays off.
It does.
Brown.
Oh, in more ways than one, Julie Poulin.
You can also pick up some breakfast.
Let's see, where do you think I got this outfit?
I picked it out for her. So,
You are
You
a
look
gentleman.
good. You look good in a trash bag.
question 4.
Did we get an answer to that?
Yeah,
the
it
real-
was the Ultra
It was
Quiz
the
Plus.
CBU brown nose.
Was it really?
answer.
Yeah, that's it. That's the answer.
All right.
That
Let's put it this way. It is
I hate you if
friggin'
you
now.
weren't so cute.
Yeah. My nose is also brown.
Yeah.
Brown.
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 Yeah.
How
Not just-
now?
Not just
Brown.
from the dumpster, but because I suck up to Doug.
Question 5.
Question 5. In healthcare news, how have the pharmaceutical companies celebrated the new year?
Ooh, moving to Lewiston.
Rebranding OxyContin.
Hey!
Questions are made.
Oh,
These are
let's
hilarious,
see.
by the way.
Oh, that company in the United States that just sent all of
Pfizer,
their
Merck.
sent all of their employees to Mexico to get their prescriptions
that's a good
filled.
one,
Oh,
wasn't it?
yeah, that was cool.
That was
Yes.
What
the
company
state.
was that?
That was
It
like
was the
a
state
Utah.
the state,
state
of
of
Utah,
Utah?
sent their
Mormons
state
can't be
employees.
doing that.
Well, you know they.
It was cheaper for them to go to Mexico, pay the airfare and the
Yes.
hotel to get a prescription than it was to
What
get the
prescription? They don't believe in birth
local.
control. I've never seen
It
one
was
with a boob
OxyContin.
job.
Come on.
You've never
The
seen
war
one with
on
a boob
drugs
job.
has made it very
So I just
expensive.
want to stop the presses. Two things Julie would like to say about Mormons is they don't use birth control, and she's never seen one with a boob job.
That's just understanding why they'd go to Mexico. They don't drink, so no tequila.
I'll bet they
and that
get
is
boob
why
jobs.
she is a substitute geography teacher at Edward Little High School.
They need to let me in that secret room at the tabernacle.
Oh, there's a secret room
There's
in
a
the
secret
tabernacle.
room
They
at the
wear
tabernacle.
special underwear.
Yes.
They do?
They do.
Is it Duluth?
No. Chastity belt?
More or less.
It's just iron panties that's welded on.
Iron
Oh,
panties.
at birth.
That's why
Only
they,
their leader
we
can
just
take them
lost
off.
all our Mormon
It's
listeners.
like
Come on.
Our one
Okay.
listener.
The one guy who tuned in
Both
by
of
accident.
them.
No, the underwear is like a colander.
so if you wear
Well, you got to let it breathe or that clam's going to get
Colander.
clammy.
Right.
Colander underwear.
so if
Wear
you
ons
we-
or something.
If you wear iron underwear,
Right, it has to be a
and you
colander.
get married and have been married for a while, do you start saying you live in the Rust Belt?
I think you just, well.
I'm afraid it
you
would be
cut
more
in a
like
little
you're
coin
iron
slot.
deficient.
Oh.
What was the question again?
Something about
Pharmacists.
prescriptions.
And prescription drugs.
Oh, by the way, yes, how about a correct answer? That'd be great. Sheldon, do you have the correct answer?
Why, yes, Doug, somebody fortunately gave me the correct answer.
Oh?
The reason that the way pharmaceutical companies celebrated the new year is they raised drug prices on 250 drugs.
Wow! You only had 248 to go, and you would have had it.
She was listing them
He was
all.
on the trail.
We are at this stage halfway, let's say halfway through the open question round. And at this stage, we're going to take a short 8-second break. And we're going to come back in for the second half of the open round quiz.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling
I
it.
feel
Let's
like
go.
I
I'm
wrote
loose.
the
I'm
correct
loose.
number of questions. And we are Ultra Quiz Plus here at Craft Brew Underground with Don Hartill, Julie Poulin, Amanda Kinsey. And as always, we didn't have to plus it, but we did. And we're back here at Craft Brew Underground in Auburn, Maine. I'm your host, Doug Birgfeld, with Sheldon Bird, Julie Poulin, Amanda Kinsey, and Don Hartill for the second half of the first round of the second season of Ultra Quiz Plus. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They've had us back. We're going to be here exclusively at CBU for quite a long time. So you can always find us here every other Wednesday, starting today, which I believe is January 15th. I don't care where you're from, Australia. I mean, I know you're on fire. You might want to get away from that. Come to Lewiston and check us out here at CBU. Or let's say you're from Turner. It's a lot easier drive than the people from Australia. Come on. What's your excuse? Okay.
It's on fire.
So, number 6 of the open-ended question round.
Ready. Okay.
Let's go.
The timing of what is uncertain?
My poops.
My periods.
How long Doug will wait at the dumpster for me.
That is certain. He'll wait forever.
Yeah. Points to the bird cage.
That was an easy setup.
What was the question again?
Just for some reason taking you seriously. The timing of what is uncertain?
Volcanoes.
Hard-boiled eggs.
No, wasn't
Those
worth
are
it.
tricky.
Wasn't worth it.
They are tricky.
No, they're not.
They are.
No.
No, because it's gross if it's soft-boiled. Ugh. All right, anyway.
Okay, Boomer.
So the timing of... Hey.
Oh, that's got to be a point.
Yay!
I told you I'm
got
on the
one.
fringe of an Xer. Anyway, what was timing?
2
Something
months,
with
2
timing.
months.
Comedians' jokes.
Yeah, you never know.
Hey!
Oh, Sheldon, do we have a correct answer?
I need the question
Oh, wait.
again.
Before you give the correct answer, let's give the gals another chance. So the correct answer we're looking for is the timing of what? I'll give you the category now.
Is uncertain until today.
It's uncertain until today.
Today it became certain.
It's a politics question.
The impeachment.
Right.
I'm sorry. Yep.
The joy in your little faces when you get the answer is so precious.
Also,
It's more the subject matter that created joy in my world.
yes. I was just gonna say, did a happy dance
Yeah,
earlier.
me too.
This next question is again from the world of science. Yes, I've been consuming a lot of science recently.
have.
Yes, I'm a science consumer.
Bill Nye
According-
over here.
Is that what you have for breakfast?
I eat
Your science-os?
fucking science
Beer is
for
not
breakfast.
science, Doug.
Oh, it's not?
It's chemistry.
I was just going to say that. Molecular chemistry. Okay.
Why'd
This
you
one
do it?
is going to be a major
You're so
road
smart.
crash.
I am so smart.
Sheldon predicts that this question is going to be a train wreck, but let's just see what happens.
All right.
So let's see what happens. So, according to science, what? It's totally innocuous.
Well, I don't know.
Tell me what.
Setup's not going well.
According to science,
Well-
what? That's a black hole? I don't know.
Sheldon has me very, very.
If I still smoked, I could go out and have one, come back, and you guys would still be at this.
All right. What is
Okay, according to science.
You know how much I could get done at the dumpster right now?
Yes.
All you want to.
I want nowhere near that dumpster. Speaking of bio,
Don't bring a black
You
light.
can't really get near that dumpster.
Julie, I know.
This is why she wins a lot.
what was the question? I'm sorry.
I just want to say, I know you prefer the recycling center, but it's kind of a schlep. So,
Reduce, reuse.
and I just don't know how to sort all those things. So,
Two things.
two?
Two.
So many kinds of plastic.
Of course.
Only two are plastic.
All right, according to science.
I need a faster scoreboard.
Yeah, can I ask a question at this stage? So, according to science, what does feeling super dry mean?
So, it's every day in my world, but
It's a summer's eve.
Oh,
feeling super dry.
what does it mean?
Parched?
According to science.
Dehydration.
Not
Climate
English
change.
majors.
There's like no water coming down.
Climate change, you think it is, yeah?
Something that's super dry would be my eyes when I'm breaking up with any boy.
Science.
Oh,
It's scientific.
that was
Can
a
you
good
ask
one.
the question one more time?
Oh, I would be so happy to ask this question again.
You.
According to science, what does feeling super dry mean?
Means my husband forgot to go to the pharmacy and get more lube.
Yes.
Yes, she's been very well. I get Julie
And
close a lot.
dehydration. You're thirsty.
Well, Sheldon, I think we got to give it to Julie.
That's a score.
That's a score. It
I'm
means
so smart.
it means you're not drinking enough water.
Which I believe is dehydration.
Yeah, I understand.
Which I said
AKA
first.
Patched.
Patched.
Oh, is that
Yes,
what you
I
said?
am from Maine.
I thought you said parched.
Randolph over there.
I thought
Patched.
you said parched. I didn't realize you said patched.
I
I'm sorry.
apologize. Parched.
It's proper, darling. We have been to
Hello,
England
ma'am.
after
I'm
all.
parched.
What question are we on now?
We're on the
Doug?
next question.
What's the next question?
The next question is hospitality related, possibly?
Ooh, I like this one.
Possibly.
All right.
Possibly.
Oh, possibly.
What French thing is annoying chefs?
Actually, the accent is
Poutine.
wrong. It's really what French thing is annoying, chef.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I
French
actually
thing.
know the right answer to this.
You do?
You do?
Give it a
do.
minute.
French.
Butter?
I can't believe it.
French thing.
French thing.
That is.
What French thing is annoying chefs?
The British
Macarons?
Baking Channel?
Yeah, I like that.
It is
Keep
the
calling it a macaroon when it's a macaron.
Ooh, very nice. Ooh la la.
The macaron?
The Great British Bake Off. I love you, Noel Fielding.
Oh, I love Noel Fielding.
Oh, did you
British
really?
Baking Channel.
Okay, but like Noel Fielding, seriously, if you're listening.
Oh, Noel
What
Fielding.
thing is annoying? So what's some newfangled tool that chefs are using?
The cronut.
The cronut?
Oh, that's good.
How very topical of you.
Girl, I have been to New York. I'll wait it in that line.
I have been to New York.
The beret.
Annoying chefs. Did it end up in an omelet?
Not away the pointy head.
I can't talk to one with this silly beret.
People who don't smoke while they cook.
What's the baby smoke? Does that make you mad?
That makes you French.
I'm going to go with the movie of Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Ratatouille. That could be annoying chefs. It's
Really?
a rat.
That movie's not that bad.
No, but it's all the hair.
No, but the rats
touching.
are, and those little suckers won't cook.
Can we bring this
thing?
down to a correct
What
answer,
thing?
Sheldon?
I need
Probably not, but Dawn may have the correct answer.
I just don't know what it's actually called, but that thing where you boil stuff in bags.
Sous vide.
Oh, sous vide.
That is not the
Ceviche.
correct answer.
It's not the correct answer.
Yeah, okay.
The correct answer is Michelin stars.
Chefs all over the world are giving back their Michelin stars because they're too much of a pain in the ass
That's
to
right.
maintain.
But also, there was a restaurant in Japan that had them revoked for being too exclusive. So, as the common man who's not rich, I kind of almost want the Michelin stars.
I'm sorry. I'm from Lewiston, and I don't understand this. Is it about
That's because they
tires?
don't have any Michelin stars in Lewiston.
Yes, it is. It's the tire company
Oh, okay.
And they
who
produce.
initially had a tour guide,
Yeah,
and they
that's
told
correct.
you all the places to go to eat. And one Michelin star was worth,
Oh, I
if it's
see.
on your way. 2 was a little drive, and 3 and 4 and so
Do
on
any
were
of them have a drive-through?
Le McDonald's.
Oh, all right.
They really should be. Michelin star should be for highway services,
Exactly.
Should.
but it's not. It's for haute
All roads lead back to the dumpster.
No, it's not.
Highway
it's
services.
haute cuisine.
Haute cuisine. And on that note,
Royale
La
with
Bernardine, I
cheese.
feel you. I love your Michelin star. Please don't stop serving me.
Oh my God! I can't believe it's happened. We're
It's
at
the last question?
It is. It's the last friggin' question
I
of
feel like
the
I've been
open
here all
round.
night.
Yeah, that's how I run it. So, are you ready for the last question of this new round of the new season of Ultra Quiz Plus, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, please.
Here's
Okay.
a great opportunity for creativity, ladies.
It might be. It might just be.
All right.
Who is in trouble for touching Donald Trump?
Oh, the smoke is pouring. out
Mike
of you.
Pence.
No points for that one. It was too easy.
Too easy.
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh.
Ooh, head of the Boy Scouts.
Oh. Ba-da-da-da-da.
She's just
Anita
calling them all
Bryant.
out.
Is she still alive?
Anita Bryant. It's what is it? What is the thing with a day without orange juice is a day without sunshine? Anita Bryant.
Yes, but she was an icon for gay
Yes,
culture.
she was.
Anti-LGBTQ. Yes.
The
She was the
cast
first
of
homophobe, really.
Rocky
Well, that's what I'm
Horror
saying.
Picture
So she
Show.
touched-
Touch me.
Okay.
I missed the beginning of
Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, good one.
that. Yeah, that would be trouble.
That would be
be trouble.
Are we ready?
Ivanka Trump.
Wouldn't
The
that
other
be a
way around,
scandal?
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Donald.
Okay.
Stop it.
Don't stop. Come back.
Melania's just over there. Me too.
Me. Oh my goodness. Darkness. Keep it light. So
And I was dark and twisty.
There's an actual answer for this?
there is. Vince Vaughn.
Oh, because they went to the thing, yeah.
He saw him at the LSU game.
Yeah.
Funny you should mention
Sat in
LSU.
his box.
The LSU Clemson game, because Donald Trump did go to the
knew
LSU.
Donald Trump had a box.
He went to the Clemson game, and you know what happened is somebody threw a beer at Donald Trump.
That's my hero.
But it was a draft, so he was able to avoid it easily. Hey! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Jokes a million. Jokes a million.
He waited a long time to
He
deliver
did.
that
That
one.
setup took forever.
2
I thought
fucking
his
days
hat
I've been
was gonna
sitting
blow
on
up.
that, baby. I've been sitting on that
He
for 2
tapped
days.
that joke a lot.
Hey!
He's got jokes on jokes on jokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the first round of the new season
exhausted.
of Ultra Quiz Plus.
Wait, we
with
have more rounds.
Julie, yeah, we have more rounds with Julie Poulin, Amanda Kinsey, Don Hartill, and the great and wonderful Sheldon Bird and the Bird Cage. I'm am your host, Doug Birgfeld. And as always, we didn't have to plus it.
But we did!
Before you press that button, Sheldon, I want to let you know that we're coming back in after the break to the stand-up round. What, you may ask, is the stand-up round? Well, the stand-up round is a brand new round that Sheldon Bird is about to explain to you as written on the script, signified by his name.
Oh. Well. Oh.
Well,
You handed me your glasses.
3, 2, 1.
Sheldon Bird.
Next up, it's time for a new round, the stand-up round. We do have comedians here, so let's put them to work. While we take a short break, we will give our panel this topic and ask them to write a joke or two on that suggestion. The topic tonight is Gwyneth Paltrow's scented candle. And we'll be back after a short break.
That's right, Sheldon Bird. We'll be back after an 8-second break in Podland. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Ultra Quiz Plus with me, your host, Doug Birgfeld, Don Hartill, Julie Poulin, Amanda Kinsey, and the great Sheldon Bird here at Craft Brew Underground. Yes, just before the break, you heard about our new stand-up round. Our comedians have had a chance to write a few jokes related to the topic of Gwyneth Paltrow's scented candle. But before we do this, the rules of the game are the current leader gets to choose the order in which our comedians will issue forth the jokes that they have penned in this very short break.
Notice that Ultra Quiz Plus, for the first time, has a rule.
oh my God. I don't like rules.
And also notice, we didn't ask for a check of the scores by Dawn until this point.
Yes. We had a
OCD is
long
getting
chat
better.
about that by the dumpster, which, by the way, is a rule.
But somebody scored.
All right. So, Sheldon, time for a quick check of the scores.
Yes, well, Dawn just tacked a point on.
That's what he said.
So, at this point in time, from my left to my right, Dawn has 9, Amanda has 12,
What?
Whoa.
and Julie has 15.
Holy!
So,
It is not Dawn's night.
that means that
You'll come
Julie
up from behind like you
we'll
always do.
choose.
Which, Amanda, is the way you like it.
Julie,
know it.
who
Yes.
will you choose to go first?
I'm going to go first.
All right, she chooses herself. The topic tonight is Gwyneth Paltrow's scented candle.
That's right. Gwyneth Paltrow has a new scented candle.
And Julie, you are first up. Don't forget, points go to other panelists for good heckles.
All right. So, yes,
I
Gwyneth
warned him about this.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Julie Poulin.
Gwyneth Paltrow has decided to sell a new candle that is scented like her vagina. But Yankee Candle said the only way you're going to sell that is if Chris Martin's dick's still in it.
Oh!
That's cold play.
I have others, but okay. I'll have
Dawn is cajoling.
Dawn is my assistant scorekeeper for Dawn.
That's a point for me, Sheldon. That's
Dawn
a point for
will
me,
go
Sheldon.
next.
Oh, is that your whole joke?
That's it.
Oh,
I have 3 other ones.
well,
I
do
thought
it.
we were
I'm not
doing
going
the
to tell
whole
them
thing.
all.
Oh, are we taking
Oh, I
turns?
thought
Because I'm
we
not
were doing
prepared
the
for
whole
that.
thing. You do.
Well, we can take
Do all your
turns.
jokes.
All right. The clerk at the Yankee Candle Shop told folks to stop popping the lid off Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina-scented candles because now they have to throw them in the non-virgin pile.
She hasn't had a cherry for a while.
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle is really hard to find the scent because they're figuring out how to mimic entitled Out of Touch Bitch.
Whoa!
Girl, she just steamed
There's
it right
no
out.
essential oils for that.
Oh, speak truth to power.
To the Gwyneth Paltrow power. Take that, the man.
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina scented candle is doing so well in the stores, they've decided to make a more affordable version. I kind of like that.
That right there was
actually.
good for a
That was
point,
good.
just by accident.
And for a car air freshener, it's just called pubic hair.
Oh, my.
And you can buy your car in Lewiston.
All right, that's it for my Gwyneth
All right,
Paltrow
that
joke.
was wonderful.
Thank you.
Julie Poulin. Julie, who's going next?
Don's going next.
Don's going next.
Okay.
Don Hartill.
This week,
Take over.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's what she's doing on this game.
Point for Don.
Back the truck up.
Take three.
Take three.
Don
3,
Hartill.
2, 1.
Don Hartill.
This week, Gwyneth Paltrow introduced a new candle that smells like her vagina. Really? Because since she uncoupled from Chris Martin, she hasn't had anyone near her lady bits except Iron Man.
Ooh.
That's a hard joke.
Whoa.
At least he'll stay hard until he gets her there.
I didn't know Robert Downey Jr. was dating Gwyneth Paltrow.
Didn't he die after coming close to her vagina?
I know I would.
How close did he come?
Oh.
So
Just on her thigh.
Just the tip.
I can't give you any points for that because I set it up. But
Talk about a rust belt. Okay. Also, it would probably be cheaper just to pop a can of tuna and put a birthday candle in it. But this is Gwyneth Paltrow, so make sure it's dolphin safe tuna.
Yeah!
And all white meat tuna packed in water. No salt.
Wow. That built
was
up some
fierce.
steam there. That built up some steam. All right, Julie, I think I can guess your next choice.
who's next?
Amanda?
It's Amanda Kinsey.
Okay, bear with me. I'm not great at writing on the fly. So,
Can you read your writing better than Don's?
we'll see. We'll see. I pray. Gwyneth Paltrow's candle is packaged with the tears and pour goo of so many sad assistants. That's why it smells and feels so luxurious.
Ooh.
I have to ask, though, is her vagina candle scented off the base from her vag crystal?
Oh.
You know,
the
vag
vag
I forgot
She
about
has
I
a
often
Kegel
do.
vagina crystal. I
You
bought
have
one.
been keeping up.
I'm
That
not
thing
as
would drop out of mine
rejuvenated.
You
so
bought one.
fast.
I was going to say, she just stuck a piece of charcoal up there, and now it's a crystal.
Girl, I get those blogs.
How does it work?
Oh my God.
Most
How
recently,
Kegels work, Sheldon?
Kegels, yes. Crystals, I wonder.
Vaginas? You don't know how vaginas work?
let me show you how my Kegel crystal
Wait, do
works.
birds have vaginas?
I figured it out.
Birds.
Do birds have vaginas?
Of course they
They
do.
have cloacas.
Okay, Lady Bird in the back surely does.
Cloacas?
Cloacas.
Oh, mine's aching now.
Okay.
Thank you, Sheldon.
So, her vagina, Gwyneth Paltrow's,
In case you forgot.
in case you
Oh, the delivery is wonderful here, isn't it?
Wow.
Girl.
Who's your comedy teacher?
I know.
There are points for heckling.
Her vagina smells like, quote, funny, gorgeous, sexy, and beautiful. I thought what mine might smell like if I had a candle, and easily it would smell like salty, dirty, bearded clam.
Ooh.
Unlike Gwyneth, mine, unlike mine, my candle wouldn't cost $72. It would cost 3 beers and a story about the last gig your shitty punk band played.
And a trip to the dumpster.
And a trip to the dumpster, of course.
Well, the thing is,
And a shot of penicillin.
Oh, no, I write them hard and dirty.
any of us could already own a Gwyneth Paltrow scented candle
In case you forgot.
because we just don't know what it smells like. It could be cinnamon spice.
Doubtful.
And everything nice.
Or for the host.
I'm
Thank
going
you.
for dolphin-free tuna.
Yeah, all right. So that, I think, was a productive round. Don't you think? I think you
What
guys
did
got...
it produce, Doug?
Well, I think it produced some material. I think some of that material is going to get used again,
That's
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
sound you make when
Certainly
you
not
see her
Gwyneth
candle.
Paltrow's
That's a
candle
Blonsky
promo
burger.
material.
But it could be Chris Martin's.
Hi, it's me, Julie Poulin, for QVC tonight.
That's right. Chris Martin's dick in a Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle.
Oh, wait,
Yours
his
for the
dick
low,
is the
low
wick.
price of $99.99.
His dick is the wick.
Is it lit?
Oh.
It's too wet.
Whoa!
Good. Come back.
so to speak. All right, so that, ladies and gentlemen, was the brand new round of Stand Up, which will feature next time on the next episode. I think that was great. Thanks very much, Sheldon. After that, that's got to have done something to the scores. I just feel like it has. Can you tell me what the scores are before we move into the charity round?
Well, Doug, that certainly tightened things up a bit. At this point, from my left to my
And everyone is surprised.
so to speak. From my left to my right, Dawn has 18, Amanda has 18, and Julie has 21. So
No, but the song round will kill me.
as I
Yeah,
said,
right.
it's a lot tighter.
It's a lot tighter.
We've
So
all been
We're
doing our
Kegels.
Kegels.
It's the Kegel crystals.
All right, Kegel crystals, you're welcome.
Oh, mine just dropped.
Oh, I'll pick it up.
Those damn kids.
So, hey, that was the stand-up round. So, back by popular demand is a round we all know and love, known as the charity round. In this round,
No, I'm winning. I'm not giving
it's a
points.
very... Julie,
Somebody turned competitive over
she got
Christmas.
competitive. Julie, we've discussed this a number of times.
I know.
You're really a pass-through agency. The points are delivered by Sheldon and passed directly through to the charity, the winning charity. So
Literally what it said in the yearbook. Julie Poulin, pass-through agency.
pass-through agency. We're now going to pass it over to Sheldon, who will read the charity. The charities who could receive your points, and it's up to you guys to award your points to the charity of your choice. Tonight's charity round topic is struggling folk art businesses. Sheldon, are you ready to issue forth the charity round stuff?
Why, yes, Doug. And
Okay.
I want to remind the panelists that this is very serious business. These charities are all in need of
I
your
say
points.
screw them and keep them in points.
All
Put your
in need of your
jocularity.
You're the
aside.
only one with jocularity.
Doug,
out.
seriously,
I
you
beg
need to
your
stop
pardon.
touching me with
I
your
have
jocularity.
Just because Leonard
Yes, but
isn't
you
here
keep
I was
it
going
in.
to
doesn't
say,
mean there's no
Leonard's not
jocularity.
here. Where's the jocularity?
I got enough jocularity for all of you.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
The first charity that is begging for your points is called Drop the Soap. Just because your loved one is incarcerated doesn't mean they don't deserve a luxurious shower experience. Our handmade, certified, prison-safe, organic soaps and lubricants keep your jailbird ready and fresh for any jailhouse event, planned or unplanned.
That's Drop
That
the
is
Soap.
Drop the Soap. Charity number 2, Dildo Baggins. You love your collection of personal pleasure devices? Do you wish you could bring them with you wherever you go? Why, of course you do. Our line of specially designed, hand-made-up, self-cleaning, and self-charging bags are created upcycled industrial waste. Now you can travel with confidence on vacation or even just to work, knowing that your favorite personal products are always at the ready and environmentally safe. That is Dildo Baggins.
They don't call it a pocket pussy for nothing.
Ooh. And charity number 3, Might. That's M-I-T-E.
Might.
Might makes right. Let us save your love life with our patented face mud. Especially formulated to feed the millions of face mites living on your skin, a combination of scientifically derived molecules will keep your face smelling like Gwyneth Paltrow's candle. No, smelling like a rose. Don't let smelly pores leave you with Mr. Wrong. And remember, might makes right. Okay. Which of those deserving charities, Drop the Soap, Dildo Baggins, Might Makes Right, get your points? Dawn Hartill.
I'm going for the dildo baggins. I travel a lot.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
I meant I spend a lot of time away from home, Douglas.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I mean.
I've heard your stand-up sets. Someone's always masturbating in your house.
Oh, where are you hanging out?
In her house. She doesn't
Believe
know
me,
it.
If Amanda
Is that
was at my
why?
house, it would be a lot more.
Hey, Don.
It's funny because it's true.
Hey, Don, can I come over tonight?
I'm going to leave now.
Only if you bring your dildo baggins.
Yes.
I think that Lewiston Auburn comics are a little too close.
We haven't started sharing them.
We're not sharing our dildo baggins.
No, those are
All
custom
right.
fit.
Custom fit.
Custom
that's right.
fit, yeah.
Amanda Kinsey, who
Yes.
gets your charity points?
I think I'm going to have to go with drop the soap. I do like a good drop it like it's hot in jail.
You been there?
I'm a woman of mystery.
Only there on conjugal visits.
By mystery, you're not supposed to tell my
Bangarang.
secrets.
Bangarang. Miss Poulin.
Yes. I am also going with drop the soap because I like to ride the rope.
I got to get the motion down. You can't do this.
I'm going with drop.
Poor
the
Mr.
soap.
Poulin.
I know.
He likes it when
He
I
was
ride
done
the
for a
rope.
long time ago.
I feel like I need to wash my hands, but not with that soap.
Yeah, you don't want him.
Choose carefully. All right, so that, ladies and gentlemen, was the very serious charity round.
I still don't
In
want
which
to give my points away, though.
Drop the Soap and Dildo Baggins both earned some charity points tonight. Might makes right, failed to achieve any points, so please apply again. All right, now we're moving into one of my usually failing puzzle rounds.
Oh, God.
It's a short round, Julie.
Okay,
So
good.
don't panic.
All right.
Only 4 questions.
All right.
It's a puzzle in which I ask you to name a song based on a clue that I give you. The clue is the name of the song. However, it is written using no words contained in the title of the song.
Shirt balls.
Wow. I wish we would have done this as the first one because I've had a lot of beer before this one.
Yeah, good friggin' luck.
Have some more.
I will say,
Now, wait, is it like top 40 country?
all
rock-
over the
Oh.
friggin' map. One of these is so mind-bendingly
Gregarian
difficult.
chants from the
That-
1400s.
I love it.
All I can say is think outside the box.
Well,
Or
consider.
the bird
Outside the
cage.
candle.
Oh my God.
Outside the candle.
Do remember, consider who wrote the question. That might give you a clue. So I'm gonna. So these
So
are
dumpster.
Bum
open.
chicka walla.
These are open.
Theme from Shaft.
Number 1, puzzle question. Name the song. Here's the clue. The Mother of Christ invests in wool futures.
Mary had a little lamb.
Point to Poulin.
Yes.
So now you've got.
That was
Holy
fast.
moly.
That was the response time of a
That was
crane
good.
in
It's
train.
good, though, honey.
Ladies, that was impressive.
Wow. So in that vein, now you got the gist. Here's the next one. Number 2. Will all that shit you told me still be true after
you still
Will you still love me tomorrow?
Oh my God!
Oh, I was so
Again.
close, though.
You were close.
Was.
I was so
Not
close.
close enough.
All right,
That one was too easy, though.
I gotta make them harder. I thought I was killing. Okay.
No,
so
I got one so
I'm
far.
okay with the level of difficulty.
The only one who's having an easy time is Julie.
I feel like this one is super hard.
Okay.
All right.
That's what he said.
And then it wasn't.
So this is slightly historical. What Anne Boleyn would say if you asked why she was killed.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
No.
What
He
Anne
did.
Boleyn would say if you asked why she
Off
was
with their
killed.
heads.
No.
What song is that?
But that's a real
Okay,
song.
what
though.
Anne Boleyn would say if she asked while
If
she
you
was
asked
killed.
her why she was killed.
Whose
Whose bed have your boots been under?
Your
What?
cheating heart.
Whose
Nope,
bed have
nope.
your boots been under? Shania Twain.
Oh, that's good.
I like it, but no.
Damn it.
It wasn't cheating?
Do we think we're stumped?
All about that bass.
Head Games
Nice.
by Foreigner.
You're gonna hate me when I tell you what it is.
Yeah, probably.
It's Raining Men.
Oh.
R-E-I-G-N.
That makes sense.
Oh, come on,
I thought it was pretty
though.
terrible. terrible too.
Yeah,
It's not terrible. It's brilliant. I'll just have you know.
We'll leave that up to
that's
the audience.
disputable.
If I got paid, it would be brilliant. But I don't, so I won't.
Talk to Dawn about the terms. She has all of the T's and C's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
SOPs,
So I'll be putting my
FOPs.
sticky note on the dumpster next
last
time.
one involves our dear friend Sheldon
If
Bird.
there's a sock on the outside, don't knock.
If the sock is a rockin', I won't come a knockin'.
It's my turn in the barrel.
All right, here we go. What is it?
Because the clue is simply this: because Sheldon has contracted chlamydia.
Free bird.
All right. Bonus point.
Disco duck?
Disco Jock.
Because Sheldon has contracted chlamydia.
That's why.
Something about the clap?
That's why.
The bird is the word.
Blackbird.
Why?
Blackbird.
That's why the something sings. The cage
Why
bird
the
sings.
crow
That's a book.
flies.
Never mind.
That's why.
The lady
My
is
guitar
a
jam.
tramp.
No points awarded on
Yeah,
that
that was
That
hard.
was clever.
Well, I think Freebird gets a point.
one. Well,
yeah,
we did.
yeah.
yes, yes.
Point. Yeah.
That was hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the music quiz round, and I really messed up the outro on that one, but we're coming in strong on the next segment of Ultra Quiz Plus, which is the famous true or false round, where the answers to the questions will be true or they'll be false. What will they be?
True.
False.
False. That's correct. True or false. It's a lightning round. It's very quick. Lightning fast. Are we ready?
I'm
Yes.
sorry, what are we doing? No,
You're-
kidding.
Wait, can you tell me the rules again?
The rules are true or false.
Or maybe.
Maybe is possible.
Okay.
But it will not get you any points.
Oh.
Right? I like a gal who's decisive and knows what she wants.
All right, then let's just go.
So let me introduce you to my sister,
Oh, what's she like?
a bitch.
Oh, fantastic. I love her already.
They're twins.
Identical.
All right, true or false? Lightning. Fast world of true or false. Here we go. Number one, there's only six. Number one, Baby Yoda is the love child of Miss Piggy and Gonzo the Great.
True. I love Gonzo.
False. He doesn't wear high heels.
False. Gonzo is way more prolific.
It's true, ladies and gentlemen. Of course it's true. Gonzo stepped out on Henrietta that one time. All right, moving on. Number two, millennials.
Suck. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, boomer.
Hey!
Xer.
Millennials.
You are not by 2 months. You disclosed that earlier.
Lightning fast. Okay.
Lightning.
Millennials mark their intended sexual partners by throwing onion rings at them. True or false?
False. They pee on them.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, that
And I've
numbed it,
stumped
didn't
the
it?
panel.
Battle.
There's
Let
still-
that sink
that's
in,
still-
America.
That was like a Polka racer.
Wow.
True, because I have engaged many a fella with an onion ring.
Hey, we have a
onion ring
Burger
toss.
King doesn't count.
we have a
Onion ring
real
toss.
we have a
And true only if throwing an onion ring on someone is a colloquialism for swiping left or right, which I don't know how Tinder works, but that joke should work somehow.
I've been married a long time. I don't know.
you don't know, but you remember the onion ring incident.
So it was,
Because
it
my
was
husband and I are
false,
so
right?
frisky.
It was
I was gonna
false,
say.
right?
But it's false. Ladies.
You caught-
It's not false. It's not false. Of course it's false. It's false. They don't throw onion rings at their intended
pee.
target. No, they throw kimchi at them. Obviously. Okay.
But we know Amanda plays ring
Sure, it's
toss.
not avocados.
Well, you know.
No, it's not avocados because it's
big
too
deal.
sticky. So
Well, that's why we can't afford houses. Hashtag avocado toast for days.
number three in this lightning fast true or false round, Ryan Seacrest died in 2018 and has been replaced with a robot invented by some MIT grad students.
False. He's actually a 13-year-old girl.
False. That's James Hausauer from Jeopardy. He's definitely a robot.
False. It's Dick Clark.
That is true. Ryan Seacrest did die and come back as a robot.
We just don't know.
Point.
I know you guys are a little rusty after the long break, but that was obviously we just don't know. Okay, moving on.
Yesterday, darling.
Eggnog is removed from the shelves after Christmas due to a clause in the Treaty of Versailles.
That ended World
War One.
True. It's called the Santa Claus.
Hey! I love it.
I don't get many. Give me this.
Give her a little Johnny theme.
Aren't all millennials lactose intolerant? How did you even know that?
It's almond eggnog now.
Oh, yuck.
My husband drinks it. It is yuck.
It's false.
What was the question again? I didn't even get to answer.
No.
Look, we're on a...
I'll go false. It's false.
I'm listening to you, Julie.
I
If
said
nobody
false
else is.
as well.
It's false.
It's all, yeah. All right, so, hey, I'm rusty too. All right, moving on.
What?
Is he
Especially
John?
near the belt.
I've been near the belt.
What was the answer?
It's false.
Oh, God damn you.
Did anybody get it right?
Yeah, I did.
Julie,
That's right.
And Dawn.
I'm the only millennial, though.
Okay, quick vermin question. Raccoons share information and have developed individual names for houses that have quality trash.
Oh, that's true. I mean, they were happy to get their hands on that vagina-scented candle.
Oh, I bet.
They have
I don't know.
hands?
There's no raccoons near the dumpster.
Did you scare them all away?
I'm
they were
going to go
looking
with
for quality
true. I've
trash.
heard them go, "Ee," for my house and for my neighbors.
It's true.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Raccoons have a sophisticated way.
I think you did.
Sheldon,
say true.
I
the
think that
only-
was a point for everyone, Sheldon.
yeah, Sheldon.
Somebody help me.
Sheldon,
Except for the one that said false.
Sheldon, the only person who's expected to remember what people say is you.
Help.
All right, that was a true or false round
Dawn
in
and
this
Julie got
inaugural episode of Season 2 of Ultra Quiz Plus. And now, what you've all been waiting for, all you podcast fans sitting, waiting, wondering, checking your Apple Podcasts every day. Is there going to be a new Ultra Quiz Plus? Is there going to be a new Ultra Quiz Plus? Is there going to be a 15-second teaser of the new episode? No. Well, now there is. And you can finally
That was a thing.
satisfy
Boy,
your
that
thirst
was like coitus interruptus.
for the song round. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We brought the song round back. So
The song round.
we're going to sing
It's
that
the
song, Julie, at the
song
appropriate
round.
time. Absolutely.
sorry.
But I'm going to give our comedians a short break so that they can compose a song on the subject of a Maine town. Any Maine town. Pick a Maine town. Write a song about it. For those of you who live in France, Maine is also a state in America and not a region in your country.
But we do have a city called Paris.
We do. We do have a city called Paris. We also have all kinds of cities.
We have a
They don't know, Julie.
we
They
have a
don't know.
Calais too, except
They-
they don't call it that.
They don't know what we
City
have.
of Paris. Okay.
Right?
There's
So-
a South Paris, too.
And a
Yeah, we
Mexico,
got-
and a China, and a Denmark.
And a
Yeah,
Norway.
we're real inventive here in
Yeah.
Maine.
We're
Right.
very worldly.
We are very
We'll steal
worldly.
anything. Just come here, we'll show you.
Mainers.
Reinvent,
Christopher
Sheldon.
Columbus.
Reinvent anything.
I think we can all agree that Mainers are very cosmopolitan.
Yes,
We're
sir.
going to take a short break from Ultra Quiz Plus. Me, your host, Doug Birgfeld, Sheldon Bird, Don Hartill, Julie Poulin, and Amanda Kinsey here at Craft Brew Underground in Auburn, Maine, for the song round. As always, we didn't have to plus it, but we did! And we're out. Ladies and gentlemen, after that lengthy 8-second break, we are back with Ultra Quiz Plus for the final round of this first episode of Season 2 of Ultra Quiz Plus at Craft Brew Underground in Auburn, Maine with Don Hartill, Julie Poulin, Amanda Kinsey, Sheldon Bird keeping the scores. In our audience tonight is Mrs. Bird and Nick Dufault. Among the illuminaries with us tonight. So, As we know, the song round is the round that often decides the scores and the winner. Well, as you know, ladies and
Sharpening our
gentlemen,
talent.
ladies and gentlemen in podcast land, and ladies and gentlemen here at Craft Brew Underground, before we can do the song round, we must sing the song round theme, and I want everyone to sing it, even you guys out there in Podland. Are you ready? Here we go. It's the song round. Yes, it's the song round. It's the song round. It's the song round. And it is the song
That
round.
is a thing of beauty. Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we went into this break, we drew straws, and the person who will go first is Sheldon, who's going first.
I think he's
Julie.
snapped.
Julie is going first.
Okay.
Get it out of the way.
That was a lot of drama.
Yeah.
That
get
was
it
a
out
lot
of
of
the way.
drama.
He's like, I can only take her voice so long.
I need some dessert after that.
Oh,
after I
save it.
eat the lima beans.
Save it, Birdcage. All right, we ready? I just got to get my intro music.
Oh, the little intro.
God, she has
Fire
intro
at will.
music.
It's almost there. Okay, turn this off for me. Randolph was a slow machine. It kept its streets clean. It was the best damn town I had ever seen. It has a Goggins IGA. Kids still smoke behind it today. Knocking chopsticks with some guys. Son, those drinks don't lie. I drank more than my share. Boys holding my hair. Randolph told me to come, but I was already there. Smelt shacks shaking. Teresa C. Hamlin quaking. My youth was racing, and Randolph, I'm making it. And you took me all the way to Strong. Yeah, I shook Water Street all night long. Go Randolph!
I like that I'm your roadie. Shut this off.
Julie
That was
Poulin.
my ode to Randolph, Maine, the 1 square mile that I grew up in, and I was very proud to.
Hey, Randolph.
Yeah.
Leave my
I think
mom
we
out of
missed
this.
something. I think Julie Poulin is on the
Board. Yes, thank you very much. Also, Rusty after the break. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next up
Sheldon.
is Amanda.
That's me.
Ooh,
Okay, bear with me. Lewiston, I used to buy my drugs from you. Now the weed's legal, I don't need you. Oh, I don't need to buy Lewiston weed. The old dealers are now collecting unemployment. Being shady just doesn't pay what it used to. Oh, I don't need Lewiston weed. Oh, I don't need the tree streets.
Oh, insider trading. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's clear that Amanda is on the board.
and on meth.
I take Suboxone. I don't need the tree streets anymore.
Yeah, ticking the boxes, ticking it. Sheldon, who's left to sing tonight?
Oh, let me look around. Has anybody not sung it? Oh, Dawn.
Dawn hasn't
The
sung.
Please,
Dawn
Dawn.
Hartill.
The Don
Entertain
Hartill,
us.
reigning song champ.
Reigning song round
I would
champion.
of
say
our
I
world.
was not copying Amanda, but I am truly from Lewiston,
Yes.
so I had to do a song about
Hey, I
Lewiston.
worked here.
Everybody got a diss on their hometown.
I didn't, though. Go, Don.
Way
Go.
too
Okay,
inside the
this
joke.
is for Lewiston.
Here we go.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Stead of fancy, we get shit. Stead of bourbon, we get spit. It's the hard knock life. Got no dough. It's the dirty Lou. We know Lisbon Street, not the old port. Stead of vaccines, we got warts. It's the hard knock life. No one cares for us a smidge except Mayor Buttigieg. It's a hard knock life.
Ladies ladies and gentlemen, obviously Dawn is on the board. Wow, that was a rippling and blistering song round to open up season 2. Oh,
That was so good, though.
my goodness,
Give
Julie.
that lady a
A
Band-Aid.
good song
You
round.
must stop flirting with me. So,
Are you
Was
the
that
lady that
question
needs a
about being
Band-Aid?
dry?
well. So, that was a song round, and now it's up to the illustrious Sheldon Bird to come up with the scores. But before he can do the scores, we must feed him his allotment of suet. All right. I am offering the suet to Sheldon. He is taking it in. He is masticating the suet.
Hey, easy.
Oh. I tried to feed him too fast. Oh, I can see a little...
I'm not a philatelist.
I can see a little glint in his eye. Yes, the suet has reached his brain. Sheldon, are you ready to rule on the song round only at this stage?
I am. Out of the song round possible points, we have awarded Dawn Hartill 6 points.
6 points!
Amanda 5 points.
5 points!
Julie 7 points.
7 points!
That Julie's lead was insurmountable, and she added to it the final score.
Sheldon, wait a second. Cue the music. Okay, Sheldon, what are the final scores?
Doug, the final score is Dawn Hartill 31, Amanda Kinsey 30, and Julie Poulin 36.
My parents
Bravo,
for all their support through the years. I'd like to thank my husband.
Stop.
My past dog Caesar. Don't take this moment from me, Sheldon.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's an Ultra Quiz Plus upset. And as often happens on the quiz, the winner of the song round is the winner of the quiz. Let's hear it for And from Auburn, Maine, I've been your host, Doug Birgfeld, here at Craft Brew Underground, where they serve over 300 craft brews in all kinds of vessels and containers. And tonight I've been joined by the wonderful Dawn Hartill, Amanda Kinsey, Julie Poulin, our winner, and wonderful Sheldon Bird. Let's hear it for a panelist.